right, we're back. Who would like to explain what we did last time?
Remember.
Okay.
I know where we're at, but I don't remember how we got here.
Going once.
I can, I
Okay,
can,
go
I
for it.
can go for it. Okay, so after we nearly died in the caves in the fight against Vaz, um, we dealt with the Tiki Tog, by negotiating with it, like pointing out that Vaz is dead, and it kind of left us alone. So, the next thing we did was investigate Vaz's body, and on her body we found two letters, one of which was opened, one of which was still sealed. Um, and some health rolls, and so we decided to take those items and her body back into the house that we're occupying. Um, and the letter.
I think you cut out. Is he there? Is anyone else there?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
He.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Yep. You can hear me
Hey.
now.
Okay. Well, cool. What was the last thing I said?
You were just
You
starting to go
just
over the letters.
Okay, the letters. One of them was addressed to someone in an organization. I don't remember the name, but it's a shady like assassination like related organization. Um, and Vaz was um mentioned the rings, um, the elf rings, um, and they mentioned like we also found Vaz's like diary somewhere, and it mentioned like her clearing out like a bunch of monsters in the cave, um, and trying to clear a path to some important location of the cave. I think we believe it's where the ring is, but we haven't confirmed that. And I think, uh, and then after that, we decided to go back into the cave to explore, and we stepped into a spider web, and now we're surrounded by spiders.
Yeah. I mean, that is pretty much it. Help yourself to a hero point.
Ooh.
About the letters. So the
Mhm.
organization was called the Scarlet Triad. Um, and as far as you guys know, it's just like a trading guild. There's like not
Mhm.
much else known about them. And the assassination stuff was what Voz wanted to set up in exchange for
Oh,
revealing
gotcha,
information to the Triad. Yeah.
gotcha.
But yes, so you explored this long, extremely long tunnel actually,
Mhm.
which led from Guardian's Way. This was covered in, or like strewn about, were the bodies of skeletons, goblins, just other creatures who look very recently deceased. And then, going back to Voz's journal, you put two and two together and realize, oh, she's basically been blasting her way through this long cavern. Um,
Mhm.
you reached this opening, and inside, so like the tunnel basically opened up into a sprawling cavern. But even though it's sprawling, it felt claustrophobic because there were these viscous spider webs that crisscrossed every inch of the place. Um, and once you stepped in, you inadvertently brushed up against some of the spiders, and several descended from the ceiling, and are now looking down at you guys. So we are going to roll initiative.
Right. Ooh.
Let's do this. Wow, that was bad.
Oh, these are bad. Okay, they're not that bad apparently.
Top of the order, it's Kagos.
Okay. They're coming to attack
Oh,
us, right?
Before
Looks
we
that
start,
way.
I need to say one thing. The spider webs are everywhere, even on the floor, which means almost all of this cavern is difficult terrain.
Oh, great.
Does Hal have a torch?
Oh god.
Yeah, I've been carrying a torch throughout the entire cavern.
Okay. Hal, I want your torch. And I'm gonna reach up and grab it.
I guess I'll drop it.
Okay.
So I
I
guess
can't
that's an
see
action?
without that.
That is an action.
Oh,
And I'm gonna start trying to burn some spider webs. Let's see how quickly this works, or if it works.
Uh, why don't you?
better not be like.
Why don't you roll an attack roll? I don't think there are any bonuses to burning because it's not magical burning. It's just regular burning.
I'll just unarmed attack.
Armed attack, yeah. Or
Is that-
really, it's just
alright.
a d20 because unarmed attack will also give. Take the roll.
It gives
and
dex,
15.
so
Since I couldn't find the song 15 in your music library, here's a similar mix on Spotify.
hello, Alexa.
I actually, because I was carrying the torch and was planning on using it the entire time, as an improvised weapon, it takes a -2 item penalty.
Okay.
Wait, okay, hold on. So what bonuses do I get? I'm untrained in improvised weapons.
It can be used as an improvised weapon that deals 1d4 bludgeoning damage plus 1 fire damage.
But you aren't really bludgeoning the spider webs, right? You're like trying to light them on fire.
Yeah, I'm just like,
So really,
Yeah.
this is just a light on fire check, which is a d20, and I'm assigning
Okay.
an arbitrary DC to the spider webs.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say with 15,
What
you
happens?
do manage to, like, light up the fire or light up the spider webs near you, but it doesn't spread. It's just like you see it kind of crumble away. And I'll say that you managed to clear your specific square, but it doesn't really spread beyond that.
Shit, this is going really slow.
Oh, you have
Um,
like fire bombs?
I didn't make any this morning. I have electricity. I have. Ooh. Let me read something.
No, not the Thunderstone.
Not that one. Okay. No, that's okay. I have no fire. I have no infused reagents. So I'm just gonna throw some lightning. Any of them close? Oops. That one. Where's the use? Man, my sheet's like kind of a mess. Okay, threw lightning
Ooh.
at this one.
Okay.
And then that would be my.
That is a crit.
Wow.
Okay, so that also I got calculated splash. So now I do 4 splash damage because that's my intelligence modifier.
Okay. Splash is still the same range though. So yeah, you throw a bottle of lightning at this spider, and right in front of your eyes, it kind of curls up into a ball and drops to the floor.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's pretty good. Okay. And then I will end my turn.
Okay. So Sophie's gonna target this one, and pray it. Um, and uh, and she is also gonna use she's gonna use gravity weapon, which is a new spell. So that makes her bow a gravity weapon, so it does +2 uh status damage on like each first strike every round. Um yeah, it's all right. And then she's gonna strike this one with 100 shots, so that's 2 shots. So this is the first shot.
Twice the number of weapon damage dice. Wow.
It would be way better if like I had more than 1 damage dice on it, but you know.
You can get that with striking.
Really
I'm
interesting.
pretty sure. Is that the rune? Striking? Or
Mhm.
yeah. Because striking adds another damage die.
Yeah.
So
+1's just attack, and then +1's
Mhm.
strike.
All right.
I'll look into that later.
You hit.
Okay, so this will be +2 on top of this. I can roll 2. And then second shot.
That.
Okay. This one doesn't have a 2.
Okay. So yeah, your 2 arrows skewer the spider. And it's looking real bad, actually. You can see how bad it looks.
Real bad.
Turn on the-
Alright. Okay, and that is all my actions.
okay, I actually really need this demoralize to work if I want to do something useful. So, I am going to do a demoralize on this spire over here with the intimidating glare.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, time for some spring cleaning. And you know what? I'm also going to remember. You know what? Actually, I can still go there and finish that one off.
So
We need
were
to.
you using the hero point or not?
No, I decided I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to stride up here and going to strike. Now I'm going to walk up to. Yeah, I'm going to strike. That'll be my last action.
All right.
Of course.
Ooh.
And that's a crit. I mean,
You don't
you
say.
can roll damage if you want, but honestly, like, how do you kill the spider?
Yeah.
I think I think it jumps at me and I just skewer it in air.
All right.
Then I just whip it off my blade with the flick of the wrist.
It slams against the wall, lifeless.
Uh,
All right.
Sorry to interrupt, but how I have your torch, so you need to turn your light off. I turned my light on.
All right.
Oh, actually,
That could come up if you get too far away.
Oh, wait.
oh yeah, the torch model should work again, so you can use that on your character. If you just
Okay,
right-click
I'm
on
going
it.
to.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna do that, so it might get dark for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hal, as you actually advance on the spider, you can see a little more of the cave. It's still in the dark a little bit. You do notice that while the northern part of the cave is still, well, completely covered in webs, it looks a little crumblier than the initial cave. And you also see several what you think are human-sized lumps in the spider webs that are like pressed up against the northern wall.
All right. Any of them wiggling?
It's very dark. You can just kind of make out the shape, but that's about
All
it.
right. Well, I've done my 3 actions.
Yeah. All right. Alec is not going to get very far because of all the difficult terrain. That's gonna be all 3. That'll be all 3 actions. Take the actions like walk up to the spider. And spiders. Two ways. So first off, this spider over here is going to start making its way towards Hal. And he's going to just try to chomp down on you with his fangs.
That does not hit.
Well, gonna try again.
That is a crit miss.
It's a crit.
And because of that, I have an opportune riposte.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I can finally use it. I'm going to use it to just strike at the spider.
All right.
I'm thinking it jumps past me and I just hit it as it walks by.
You hit. Okay.
It's still rolling low.
Yeah, you managed to like make that sweep. Here is going to and it is going to how far was that? Yeah, shoot a web. Which oh, it hits Alec, but then he manages to like brush off the web, so doesn't really do any lasting damage. And finally, it's going to try to do the same thing to Hal. It's going to shoot a web at you.
Crit fail.
Crit fail. All right. Instead of shooting you, Hal, it shoots the dead body of the spider next to you. Devbody like intercepted the web for you.
Neat.
Next spider. This one over here is going to chomp down on Alec. It manages to hit. Okay, Alec is going to take that damage. Okay, Alec also needs to do something for me real quick, though. Okay. Alec is not happy about the bite, but he is otherwise fine. This spider is going to go right there and shoot a web at Kagos. I'm guessing that doesn't hit Kagos. Is it a crit fail though?
No, that doesn't hit. Yes, 20 AC.
Okay, it's going to fall and not take a third action. All right, we're back to the top. Kagos.
Just that. I'm gonna do my constant thing I'm doing. Sorry, Hal, and I'm gonna throw a bomb. The spider right in front of me. Although I think I might need to. Yeah. I'm gonna move forward 5 feet. 5 feet. Better angle. And then throw the bomb. Do actions.
Okay, which spider were you targeting?
The one right in front of Hal.
That one. Okay. Yeah, you succeed.
Okay. Critical. And then, sorry, Hal, you take 4 damage.
Wow.
Getting bigger.
When do you get the? Oh, oops.
Not for a while. I forgot. That's like level 8.
Oh wow.
Great.
Yeah, that spider also just drops dead, and when it hits the ground, you kind of see sparks come out of its legs.
Sorry, Hal. You're just gonna have to get tougher.
I already am tough. Oh, it coughs up a little blood.
Cool. So, that's it. I guess. Maybe I'll burn some more webs to make a slightly faster retreat.
Might need to start marking the tiles where you're burning in that case.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'll
Like
say
which-
you managed to burn the spot you're on again.
okay, that's interesting.
It's like playing hopscotch.
And I guess you could jump between the spots.
That's an action, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. Okay, so if I wanted to run, so this would be 5, and then this next one would be 10 by itself because it's difficult, right? And then this one, how would the calculation work? I wanted to get over here.
You would treat everything as difficult terrain except for that one spot.
Gotcha. Okay. That's 5, and then I have half of 25 to work with after that, right? Half of my movement. I don't think I can make it actually. 1 second.
Kagos'
That's
spots also. So 5, 15, 20, 30.
Can actually make. Oh, I can get to. I can't get right up next to it, can I?
What's your movement? It was 30 to
30.
here.
Yeah. Oh, then no. Well, yeah, it's not worth it. I'll just. He's gonna hunt this spider and then one shot on it. So. First shot.
That's a crit.
Okay, so this is also +2 because of gravity weapon. Oh wow. +2. And second shot.
That one does not hit.
That's not great. Okay. Then Sophie's gonna move. Right here. I think that works because that's 5, and then yeah, I can move here, right? That's 5, and then this is 20, and then 30. Wait,
Yes, you have
5.
that would use all 2 of your actions though to get there.
Oh, okay. We use 2.
Like the first diagonal is 5, the second diagonal is 10, but then double it to 20 because.
Oh, right.
I think
Okay.
if you move through Kagos' space, you can actually get there, though.
Oh, yeah, instead of going the diagonal.
5, 10, 5, 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I go through Congress and do it. I'm just like
Yeah,
dodging
because
through
you
the
were able
webs.
to get to that spot, so I was like, you should be able to get to the other
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
like logically. Okay, then that's my turn.
Okay. Huh. I guess. I guess I don't need panache. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna. Think step up to. If I can step up to this last one and hit it in the face.
All right.
Maybe.
Which one is this? You do in fact just manage to hit it in the face.
Awesome. Wow. Nothing but ones and twos. Okay.
You hit it in the face with the flat
We
side.
need to get Robbie some new dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Change the color or something.
I am going to try that again. And say that was weird.
This one hits a little better, a little more confident.
My mouse has been double clicking. Just take the first one.
Yeah, we'll go with the first one. Okay, slightly better.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And that's my turn.
All right. Alec is just going to swing his sword at this spider. He doesn't hit the first time, but try again.
Oh wow.
Alec, you're killing me.
This spider is just bobbing and weaving, you know. Well, go figure. But he comes around for a third strike. Jeez. Yeah, no,
How's
this
day?
spider is just. It's like a punching bag that Alec has never seen the likes of before. It's completely confounded him.
Alec, you need any help over there?
A little dark. I'll be fine. All right. This spider over here is going to shoot a web over towards Sophie.
Alright, bring it on. That's a miss.
That is indeed a miss. This time it's just gonna drudge its way over to you and bite you.
That's gonna hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a slight stinging when the spider bites into you, but nothing seems to happen.
Yeah.
Apart
Not my
from
first
the
spider, but yeah. Okay.
Okay, then the next spider is the one next to Alec. It's going to. Yeah, it's also going to shoot a web at. Okay, yeah, it can't manage to do that, so it's just going to attack him instead with its fangs. Pincer.
Oh, we got the
that's a
low
crit
rollers.
miss. It's gonna fumble
Oof.
its third attack or third action. And now the one in front of you, Hal, is going to try to chomp down on you.
Bring it on. That's a crit miss.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw all caution to the wind and throw away my my reaction for an opportune riposte.
All right. That hits.
There, that's something.
That's actually a lot of something. This spider is just been. You managed to pepper it so many times now, it's just full of holes.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, it's even more pissed off and it's gonna come at you again.
That's just a regular miss.
Alright. And third attack. It's just feral at this point.
That's a very crit miss.
It is, but you don't have another reaction. So
Yeah.
that's all of the spiders. Alright. To you, Kagos.
Don't want to use all my resources. So I'm going to step up here for an action. And I'm going to punch the spider.
Yes.
Alright.
Right in the face.
Why didn't we
Ooh.
give you one of the magic knives that we have?
Oh, we did.
I would still have to draw it. I have a sickle. That's not the. It's also funnier.
You use a punching bag of a spider. Alright.
Okay. And I'll try again. Oh, punch it again. And fail.
That
Crit
yeah,
fail?
that not crit fail.
Not crit fail. Okay. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Sophie is gonna draw her longsword. Wait. Oh, it was already drawn. Okay. Cool. I need to crossbow. Okay. And she is going. It also counts as a gravity weapon. I read the ruling and it says on your first weapon strike each round. It doesn't specify like. You can read the thing if you want. Let me toss it in
cast
here.
it on a weapon.
It doesn't cast it on a weapon. It just says on your first weapon strike.
Oh, okay. It's just Okay.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. And she's gonna strike at it.
That does not hit.
That is not it. Second strike.
That also does
Really?
not hit.
Wow, that's phenomenal. That's all her actions. So, all things are good.
Look, you sure you don't need any help over there?
It's just a spider.
Yeah, yeah, it's just spiders.
I'm going to distractedly just slash at the spider one final time.
Oh my god. Oh.
You hit. Just barely. Just barely. Oh, okay. Yep. You cut at the web that it's hanging from, and it thuds to the ground, and the impact to the ground is enough to kill it.
Like you sure like Hal's looking over his shoulder at Alec while he's doing like you sure you don't need any help. And then out of a sense of showmanship, Hal is going to draw the star knife in his free hand now that Kagos took the torch and throw it at the spider in front of Sophie.
That is going to have partial cover because you're throwing it through Kagos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Damn it. All right. Well, that's all my actions. Would have been cool if it worked.
But plus side is the star knife does come back to your hand. So
Yeah.
all right, Alec. You don't know this, but he's feeling a little bit of pressure right now. He's never had performance anxiety before, but feels like he needs to make a show. So he unleashes a particularly powerful strike with his great sword. No, I could use a villain point, but I'm not because, like, at this point, it feels like all eyes are on him as he lifts up his sword and swings it with all his might at this spider. But it might have been the flickering of the torch, or it might have just been, bad aim. Um, but it goes right underneath the spider. Oh my god.
Alec, the spider's up there.
He's just ignoring you, and he's gonna strike at you again.
It's the Three Stooges over here taking care of the spiders so easily.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, this one spider is it's still alive. It's actually untouched.
They're really fast. You gotta be like, you gotta protect their movements. You can't like swing where they are.
You can't hear what he's saying, but he's saying something under his breath. All right, Sophie, the spider next to you, is just gonna fang you.
Okay. Oh, that's it.
You're gonna take this much damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. That's not great. Sophie's gonna. After your points of burden, Sophie's gonna remember the time when she resuscitated Kagos with the last health potion, or with a health potion in his bag.
Yeah, it's pretty heroic.
Yeah.
That's just enough to ward off what you think might be particularly nasty effect of the spider bite.
It better be really nasty.
We'll find out here from Alec in a second, since he
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
seem to.
Oh, yeah.
I think his constitution's high enough for him to ward
Yeah,
off that,
I
but
think maybe.
Well, we might find out as the spider swings
Mhm.
down and tries to bite Alec. He manages to get a hit before Alec does. Okay. First time is a miss. Second, I need these to be multi. Second time is also just a miss as the fangs bounce off of Alec's armor. And the third time
Cool.
is worse than a miss. But it's the last action. Nothing's gonna happen. Back to the top. Kagos.
I'm going to continue punching this spider.
All right.
Seems to be working for me.
Oh my
That's
god.
a crit. Kagos, how do you kill the spider?
Nope. Punches aren't lethal.
Punches aren't lethal.
I imagine Kagos gets in like a headlock.
Yeah.
So, Kagos, you knock the spider unconscious, and it's just swinging from the web in front of you right now, completely passed out.
Could I have done that? Could I have got it in a headlock and punched it?
Unconscious.
It's unconscious. Right, I'm gonna get rid of the dead spider so that we know which one's unconscious.
Oh. Alec, it's really here. I'll come help you. I have one action, which is 20 feet, so I can. That's two actions. I'll be. Yeah, it's fine. I'll make it there, and that's my turn.
Sophie goes, "You guys got it, right? Like I could take out my bow, but that's gonna take a bit, you know. Like I don't really have, I've got a good amount of arrows, but
I've got
Like, I got-
this.
okay, good. I'm just gonna pick up my arrows, okay?" And Sophie gathers arrows. Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay. How many? How many do I get?
You'll get half back of what you shot.
Okay, cool. I'll calculate that, and it'll be Hal's turn.
Are you sure? Do you want any extra support? You already got Kagos there.
I get 2
Like-
arrows back.
Just
Like
make sure there's nothing else sneaking up on us.
I'm gonna have to light another torch for that. Hal is going to put away the star knife, and start rummaging through his bag for another torch. And that's his
Maybe
turn.
Maybe we can clear up some of these webs.
Yeah, just give me a minute. All right.
Okay.
And we're back at Alec. Okay. He
I'm just here for moral support, Alec.
swing his sword again.
Finally.
He finally hits the spider.
It's going to be one to KO. Yeah.
The one hit KO. Oh. Yeah.
Turn
Do
back
what
to
I say.
how. You don't need to like that yet.
See what I tell you? You have to aim where they're gonna be, not where they were.
I just needed the light. Like once Kagos got here, I could actually see it.
Oh my god. I love
All
that.
right, what do we have?
That was ridiculous.
And Alec walks away from the
We have
spider
a-
as if nothing unusual happened.
We have unconscious spider. This one's not dead.
Oh. Also, I'm gonna end
Also,
that real quick.
here, Hal, you can have your torch back.
Oh, thanks. I saw some body like shapes over there. And I'll point to
Okay.
them.
Uh,
We could look through those, but oh no. There's also that looks like it leads out of the nest, but I did see another opening down that way.
mhm.
Body like things
I
are
think
in.
before we start searching, we should probably like kill this spider or something.
Oh, yeah, just step on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just squish it.
Yeah. You got a sandal?
Uh, I'm not very big. I mean, this thing's bigger than me.
Do you have a knife? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not your mom.
I just stab it in the
Um,
head.
Yeah, just
Do I have a
it's
knife?
it's just a spider.
Oh, I got okay.
You got a sickle, right?
Stab it in the head.
Stab it in the head, and it's dead.
Sophie's gonna look. Where are the bodies?
They're
They're
along
bundled
the
up.
northern wall. They're like several body-shaped things.
Are they? They're far. Are they far or?
They're like over here and over here and
Okay.
over here.
Sophie's gonna try and open one up with her longsword.
Okay. You open up one of the bodies. It's just a lot of
Goo.
guts that spill out. It's liquefied.
Uh,
You have no idea what this creature used to be. It's yeah.
Okay, that was not worth it.
Man, these guys got some potent stuff.
That's how
Uh,
spiders eat things.
I wonder if we could like milk them.
What?
Anybody got any jars?
No. What are you talking?
I think I have an empty healing potion bottle.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with this?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm gonna
for the
milk the spiders.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna gather the guts.
I don't think spiders.
No,
have
that's
that.
gross.
Yeah, okay.
No,
I'm
that's
glad
just
you agree.
that's just what you call it when you get their poison.
Oh.
And why isn't it called like poisoning the spider? Because
Well,
when you milk
I
a
mean,
cow, you get
that would
milk.
be like,
Be giving poison to a spider. That's different.
yeah. Does poison even work on spiders?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, what is
Oh.
poison?
I mean,
Stuff
there's
that's
lots of
bad
different
for you.
kinds of poison.
When you eat it.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Sophie, you want to continue grave robbing or?
These are spiders. I wouldn't even call this a grave.
No, I meant the humanoid lumps in the.
Is there
sacks.
anything in the besides guts?
In this particular sack, not really. Like you think you might recognize some leather-ish pieces, but man, it's really hard to tell.
No, I don't want to open another one of these. It's disgusting.
I don't think you'll
Yeah.
find anything better.
I mean, there might be like a couple of rings or some jewelry in there, but like most of it's all like melted.
Hal is going to walk up to the one that Sophie opened, and while fighting back and gagging, while fighting back his gag reflex, going to look at and try to guess how long it's been there.
Okay. Why don't you give me a... It's probably nature? Yeah, nature.
Nature.
Okay. So...
Like I'm wondering on the span of weeks, basically.
Mm-hmm. So You know that these what you just fought were like regular old hunting spiders. They're not extremely common, but until you get to a cave, in which case they suddenly become very common. Um, the venom that they have is particularly potent, and it can normally break down a small to a medium-sized creature within a couple weeks or so.
Okay. So this is fairly fresh then.
This is at least 2 weeks old, but then once it's broken down, it's hard to tell how long it's been like that. So it's at least 2 weeks old.
At least 2 weeks old. I'm trying to figure out whether this is something that they got from outside the cave before um Vaz started, or whether this was something they got before Vaz started clearing out the cave, or something that they got from the other side where we presume the Elven Ring is.
Hmm.
Elf Ring.
So you know that Voz has been working on, or like first based off of her notes and when like she was last seen in town, you suspect that she started working on Guardian's Way in this cave system about a week ago.
Okay. So this is older than that and could just be from any old creature in the cave. Got it. All right. So, towards that ruin looking rubble up there, or this other path?
Just I want to milk the spiders.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Um.
uh,
Okay.
all right, I'm gonna try to do that with.
Let's. Why don't you roll crafting for me?
And don't you just need like cut out their poison gland?
I just push their fang onto something.
Yeah, you
They're
gotta
just dead,
squeeze.
so they're not going to really secrete it. You have to kind of like somehow force it
Gotta
out.
Well, you can like.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I have
Yeah.
to manually do it. All right. Anyways, this is a crafting.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. I would like to dig around in my bag first,
Okay.
and then let me read something.
While this is happening,
Does this
Sophie's
actually work?
gonna refocus to get the focus point back.
Okay.
It takes 10 minutes.
It just takes 10 minutes. You don't have to like do anything to focus.
It's like an act. It's a specific action.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to actually toss it out. Refocus.
Crap. I need the. Well, I'm doing the thing we talked about.
Uh huh.
I just need to figure out how I actually. What form this is in. Okay.
Wonder if a bit of this poison is going to end up in the next goop goop.
Okay. So you guys see me pull out a powder and snort it.
What?
Alec just does a double take because this is the first time he's seen Kagos do anything like that.
What was
I think
that,
that this is the first time we've seen
It's a red powder.
any of us
Oh my God.
seen him do something like that.
What are you doing,
Oh,
Kagos?
I figured out how to make something. It makes me really. It makes crafting better. He's also a little jittery now, like immediately. Just so you.
What
Oh,
what
is
was
that-
that? Is that like
I
some
like-
sort of coffee or something that you just
yeah.
inhaled?
Yeah, hold on. I need.
I think the
Guess
only
the
upper Hal would know about is coffee, so
You still need to
I
roll
like
for
dr-
it, right?
Yeah, I need to roll twice.
Okay.
Weird magic.
So the first one is. Okay. But it doesn't matter. They both succeed. Wait, I only needed to roll once because I want to fail the first one.
You want to fail the first one.
So that because it's a poison, I want the first stage of the poison.
Wait,
What?
can't you get the effects of it? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like the first, there are two things basically. There's poison and there's the other thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I now have +1 to crafting and athletics and performance. And now I will do my final crafting check. Sorry that took a long time. I had to, with a +1. That's a 30.
Okay. Yeah, with that 30 crafting check, you go around and you massage the poison glands on all of the dead spiders, and you kind of squeeze whatever you can into a glass vial. You look at how much you've collected. It's less than what I think you were hoping to collect in the first place. They're pretty big spiders, but what actually came out of them is really not a lot. You figure you have enough to use twice on a medium-sized creature, or smaller, or once on a creature like bigger than your average humanoid size. And effects of this poison are you'll only need 2 stages of effect since you only have 2 doses. So here, let me fortitude. DC is this. Stage 1 is and stage 2 is
I haven't seen either stage. All right. And this is hunter spider venom.
yes. So that.
So I got some venom. It might be good for something, like putting on an arrow. It
That's a
seems
good
really
idea.
potent.
Or like
Yeah.
a sword. Do you know how to put it on a sword as well?
I mean, yes. How do you want some venom? I kind of want to keep one for experiments.
I know how to coat my weapon, if that's what you're asking.
Yes. I just don't want you to use it all. I mean, I only have one jar, but like, I don't want you to use the whole jar.
Oh, okay. I'll hold on to it, I guess. Um, did you make an actual item, or is there an actual
Did,
item
but
that?
I guess, can I give that to you?
There should be a module that lets you do that. If there isn't, I can just drag it from one sheet to the other.
Did you get it? It's gone from me. Yeah, Hunter
Hunter
Spider
Spider,
venom. It's
yep.
in yours. All right.
Okay.
I guess that should be 2 doses, not 1. So-
Yeah, okay. I'll just hit the +1. All right. Cool.
I think we're good. Now, which way? You asked earlier.
So this went on for 10 minutes, right? Because Sophie was also refocusing. What were
Yeah,
Hal,
roughly 10 minutes.
or I guess what was Hal doing in the meantime?
I guess at the very least, you would take like a courtesy glance down this way.
Okay. You just see another cavern, like tunnel. It seems to stretch on past your vision, and this place is also just covered in thick sheets of spider webs. There all around. They're particularly like heavy sheets hanging down from the ceiling and like the northern wall, like right about here.
Hmm.
But yeah, like doesn't look drastically different from the cave right behind you.
It looks like this way might lead to some sort of heart of the nest or something. That'd be my guess.
Actually, Hal, why don't you give me a perception roll in secret?
Okay. Oh, my mouse double clicked again.
Okay, I'll just take one of them.
Yeah. Whichever you find more comedic.
You think that the spider webs along the northern wall are actually thick enough to be used as a blanket later. I wish I had something more clever, but that's what it says. So
Okay.
You know,
Interesting.
I have this strange thought. It might get really chilly later. And
Hmm.
those spider webs in there, they're like hanging down in sheets. I think they could be used as a blanket if we really wanted to. Oh no,
So it's
that
like natural silk, like already woven.
Oh, spider silk.
it kind of looks that way.
We could
I
sell
feel
these
like,
actually. We could sell them, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
And
or
I
use
just don't
them.
I just don't understand why like it's a thought, but I'm just asking myself why, because wouldn't it be sticky? Wouldn't it just like get immediately dirty as soon as you use it as a blanket?
I mean,
Oh, you,
touch it,
um,
see if that happens.
yeah.
All right, Hal's going to go up and touch it and unwittingly walk into the boss room. You guys ready?
Do it.
I'm going to care cautiously and keeping my eye on the ceiling as well to make sure no more spiders drop down.
uh huh.
As I'm just going to inch my way forward.
Okay. Inching, inching. Are you still
Tell me
inching?
tell me when I've gone too far.
I don't know. You tell me when you've gone far enough.
This is
The
where
the sheets are like up here ish, in this general area.
okay, and now the corridor is within my vision. What do I see anything more?
Um, it looks like the corridor ends, but you can't tell how it ends. It just suddenly becomes a lot darker.
Huh, that's strange. Just dark over there. Weird. How high up are the sheets?
Uh, they're attached to the ceiling, but they fall down to like eye level.
Okay, I'm going to like try a like pinching one.
As
I
soon as you
guess.
touch it,
Yeah.
you see a shape sort of
Oh.
tumble out and
Uh,
jump next to you. It hits the ground and rolls back a step. Standing in front of you is what appears to be a humanoid woman, you guess? She has darker skin, even darker than like the other people that you normally see around the area of Breach Hill and Isger. Her hair is tied in extremely intricate knots that fall all the way down to her feet. She has a very guarded look as she's standing in front of you, hands at the ready to do something, but you're not quite sure what.
Okay. How I think instinctively reaches for his rapier, but as he sees that this woman doesn't immediately go on the attack, slowly puts his like arm out and say, hello there.
Hello?
Who are you? And why are you hanging in sheets of spider silk?
My name is Renali. I was just hiding in here. Spiders tend to blend in with the general aesthetic of this place.
They tend to
Oh, what's happening?
um
Are you stuck?
no.
You're not alone.
Renali. Wait, was it Renali?
Yeah.
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 There's this woman, Renali, in here. Um,
I'll start walking that way.
yeah, Renali, I
A woman?
have 3 other companions with me. Um, you said spiders blend in. That makes it seem like you placed the spiders here.
No, I don't. The spiders and I had an agreement. I wouldn't mess with them and they wouldn't mess with me.
Oh, and that's why
You
they made the
live
blanket
here?
for you. Okay.
Live is a strong word. I'm not how do I put this? I'm not from here. Don't ask me how I got here. I wouldn't be able to tell you that. All I know is, well, things happened and I seem to be stuck here now.
Well, where are you from originally then? If you're not from here,
Are you familiar with the continent of Garund?
I don't think I am, but
As a
familiar with the
as a
yeah,
as a player, that sounds vaguely familiar.
yeah. Like, do we know? Do any of us know?
Roll society.
Society, yeah.
Kagus is still saying yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, all of you do recognize the name Garund. Garund is the continent where the Mwangi expanse can be found.
mm. Oh,
Maroon. That's down south.
that's where the Mwangi Expanse is.
Yes. Yes.
That
Hey, how do you know? Not a lot of people from outside the expanse know of the expanse.
Well, we've
Kind
been
of a long story.
yeah, we've been seeing a lot of things from there recently.
Have you run into the Cinder Claws?
several times.
Yeah, a couple, yeah.
Are you with them or against them?
I mean, I have this torn piece of cloth from one of their dead bodies. You could see the blood splatter still on there a little bit. I haven't had a
Yeah,
chance to clean it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, I still don't trust you entirely, but you are honestly the first non-Cinderclaw, non-spider creatures I have seen in many, many weeks. So,
You didn't see an elf woman?
She didn't get this far.
Clearly not, right?
Ah.
Remember in her diary?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't
so-
know any elf woman.
So, well, you've got 2 options here then, I guess. You can come with us. We're trying to get to a place where you can probably get back home through, actually. There will be some fighting along the way, or you can leave this cave. We can give you directions. And you're in Isger right now, just so you know.
How did we get to
Yes.
Isger?
There's a
Well,
lot
that's
of
kinda what we're-
complicated magic.
Yeah, I think
involved.
we have a general idea of how.
I do have a question though. where did you arrive here? Like, do you remember where you were?
Yes, there's a well, she gestures to like this space behind you. There you go down that way for a while. There's the cave descends lower. There's like a hole at a point where you'll have to crawl down into, and then once you get low enough, you get into like another area. Um, there's I still think I was hallucinating the first time I saw it, but there was this massive room with these giant rings all around. We
Yeah,
seem
that sounds
to
about right.
fall out of one of the rings.
That's what we're looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
That's
You
probably
say
your way home
rings
too.
though, with an S. Rings.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Did did anyone else come here with you, or is it just you?
Mallory came through. I am almost certain of that. I barely managed to get away from him.
Oh.
He had many of the cinder claws. Some followed me. Some went in other directions. Some there was so okay. Promise not to overreact to what I'm about to tell you.
Were there two
Mhm.
giant lizards?
How did you know about that?
Oh,
I got both of them. 30
there-
feet
there's a-
long.
Huh. Okay. Things got a little less scary than I originally thought. Okay. In that case, I think most of Malorung's forces might be dead because there's this thing in that weird circle ring room that well, so okay, so don't freak out, but I can turn into a spider.
I was wondering how you
That's
communicate
cool.
with the spiders.
Yeah. I'm actually what you would call an Andi. That's kind of what we do. We tend to not tell other humanoid. I have to stop saying. Okay, wait. Meta time. Is there like another way to say humanoid in like D&D or Pathfinder? Because, well, a lot more than
Yeah, it
humans,
sounds
right?
awkward.
No, we all have the humanoid tag. I think that's
If you
just
want, like, if you want to just say like humanoid, you could say people who walk upright. Some form of that, like what's it?
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah, anthropomorphic. Yeah.
There you go. I
Um,
mean, that's
bipedal.
well. I mean, other things can be bipedal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll just stick
Intelligent.
with humanoid for now.
Yeah. All right.
Because intelligent doesn't really work. It has to be like specifically humanoid. But okay,
Oh, yeah.
back to Renali.
I mean, you could refer to them as like people, but like you wouldn't call yourself like a.
But like,
We don't
an
tell other
intelligent-
people. Maybe yeah.
But like an intelligent, like a warg would consider itself a person, but you wouldn't clump a warg.
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So Renali says we generally don't tell other humanoid creatures because they tend to hit first and ask questions later when they see a spider. So.
Yeah, that makes
Well,
a lot
we
of
kind
yeah.
of did that.
We
Yeah.
did absolutely do that. If you were friends with them, by the way, we're sorry.
Acquaintances is
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean, they were definitely coming after us, so
they definitely were attacking.
Yeah. They bit these two.
Yeah, like I've
They
got
both
bite
have,
marks
you know.
I got hit
all
by
over my
him.
arm. Yeah, Hal's actually fine.
Okay. They bit Sophie.
Yeah.
Oh, they bit you? Are you
Yeah.
feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I've been bitten by bugs, a lot of bugs in my lifetime, so I think that's built up an immunity.
I don't think they're
Okay.
technically bugs, but
Then what are they?
I don't know. I think it's a different animal family, but that's just semantics. Anyway, you were saying.
So do you how to operate these gates, these rings?
Not at all.
Hmm. I I really want to go home. I don't think it's really going to be possible for me to go back overland. That's a journey of a few years, and I need to get home sooner than that.
Well, I'm sure we could figure something out altogether.
Yep.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty smart. I might be able to work it out.
Yeah, Kago's like does smart stuff all the time.
And sometimes not smart stuff.
Yeah, but sometimes there's some smart stuff in
Well,
there.
Like
He's a
he
He's a
was,
doctor. He can do surgery.
Oh,
and he was harvesting the venom from the spiders, and I saw him. Uh, Between you and me, I think I saw him sucking on one of the fangs, but in order to get the venom out. But I don't know about that.
Maybe that's just how you have to do it.
for now he looks mildly uncomfortable, in the presence of Kagos now. He's like,
I mean, might have. Be honest, that new thing I took that makes me better at crafting, it's pretty potent. Didn't expect that.
the new thing
Never,
that you-
I've never thought of just breathing in coffee through the nose
Was it
too.
I thought it was. I thought
Yeah,
it was
it
turmeric.
was coffee.
Is that turmeric?
Well, no, there was
Sure.
some coffee in it and some other stuff. Anyways,
Turmeric?
Anyway, just ignore him. He just eats trash. It's not far from the truth.
I
I
do.
have to warn you though. There's this annoying goblin-like thing. I don't. Every time I've seen it,
Goblin like
it's a goblin, but I am like 90% sure it's not really a goblin. Um, but it's done some kind of ritual thing. It's like set up a throne down there, and she's pointing in this direction now. It's like set up a throne down there, and it's arranged corpses around the throne, and sometimes it likes to sit on the look. Okay, look. As a spider, I just sit and watch this guy all day. Fascinating guy, completely batshit crazy, right? Um, he's yelling orders at these dead bodies, asking them to fetch him things, and every time they don't because they're dead, he flies into a rage and smashes their corpses, and then rearranges them right after, goes back onto his throne, and starts demanding things again. So
Oh,
yeah.
looks like you got a
okay, I'm
necromancer.
trained in goblin lore. Does this sound familiar?
Why don't you roll goblin lore?
Because I think as a player I know it, but I don't want to metagame.
Meta talk sounds like a side quest.
Yeah, it does.
And also metagame wise, I kind of want to do it.
I do
27.
too. That was awesome.
Okay, Kagos, that description doesn't really ring a bell.
Whoa.
Hmm. I at first when you said he thought it was a throne, I thought like maybe it was like a Neilbog or something. Fuck, that's in
No,
D&D. Are
this
they
is
in
a
Pathfinder
throne
too?
that he's put together with junk and skulls and femurs.
So it's a necromancer, right? Right?
Well,
we're dealing
no,
with?
because the bodies don't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they were doing stuff, but just the wrong things.
That just sounds.
A failed necromancer.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued, but
What is he trying to accomplish? Like,
I'm not
just
sure if we
building-
should go there for just safety reasons. Hey,
I
Alec.
really want to.
Well, you have to go past him in order to get to the actual ring room. I don't know of any other way to go.
Right. Well,
Just warning you.
if he causes us trouble, we could probably take care of him, like all of us together, right? Right?
Yeah.
Did
Hey,
look
hey,
like a
Alec.
goblin.
Hey, Alec, you know demonic rituals. Do you know anything about like a throne and dead bodies arranged in specific orders and then demanding that they get stuff for you? Is that some sort of demon ritual or something?
It could be a demon, or it could just be, your regular good old.
Cave crazies, my favorite.
Like, are the skeletons alive?
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, I mean, if they aren't alive, then there's not a lot of, well, magic going on, is there?
Guess not.
So he's not a necromancer. I mean, that makes it like that's even better. So we're not dealing with like someone who can summon skeletons against us, right?
Yeah, no more necromancers. That was rough.
Right.
Mhm. Okay. Well,
Oh,
you
I
said
just
that's
realized.
in this tunnel. Do you know what's in the north tunnel? Have you been that way?
I believe I went the north tunnel. Oh, you just mean like go out and then take a right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That leads to the same area. It's just another way to get
Oh.
there.
Wow.
Interesting. And I
Okay.
just realized we never formally introduced ourselves. I am so sorry. My name is Halenbar Silverspine, hero extraordinaire, conqueror of Hell Knight Hill, tamer of wargs. Let me think. Intimidator of the bloody what was it, blades? And slayer of spiders. And friend of Tixatogs.
You're a friend of
I'm
a Tixie? Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hal.
I'm Sophie. That's Kagos.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
Sophie. And she just like waves at Kagos a little bit.
Oh, and that's Alec.
Pleasure to meet you.
And hero of
she just-
Breach Hill. I forgot that one.
I mean, we're all heroes of Breach Hill.
You might want to shorten your title, Hal. It's getting long.
You're right. I need to pick the correct heroic deeds.
Did you
I
really
mean, I
need
think
to cry?
the story with the Growlodon's good.
The spider thing you could leave out. I think that's, people would think it's normal spiders, and it's not really impressive.
I guess, yeah.
Also, I don't think most people know what a Tixie Tog is, so
Yeah,
probably
fair
leave that
enough.
part out too.
I definitely think Tamer of Wargs is really good in there.
Yeah, that one's good. We never
That one's cool. Yeah.
we never find out what happened to those wargs, did we?
No, they're still at Breach Hill.
Oh yeah. Well, oh yeah, they're being taken care of.
And they're just puppies. They're okay.
Yeah, we really have to thank forgetting her name as a player.
Crystal, no, not Crystal. Crystal was the girl.
The pickle lady.
Yeah, the pickle lady.
Yeah, okay.
We'll just go with the pickle lady.
It was like R something, I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to thank Crystal
yeah,
and her
wait,
boss
it was
for
Roxy.
taking care.
Roxy.
Huh? Roxy, yes. That
Oh
was
yeah,
it.
yeah, Roxy.
We have to thank Crystal and Roxy when we get back because this is definitely longer than we agreed upon. Anyway,
He was really
Anyway,
excited.
yeah.
So
We killed the dad warg, right? It's been too long.
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because he tried to eat the puppies.
Oh yeah.
Al got real
Yeah,
upset.
no, we killed both of them. Yeah,
We did.
they're
kill both of them,
orphans.
yeah.
Anyway, it's all a long story. It's like I don't know, like 20 episodes long or something like that.
Yeah.
It's too long to talk about now. Anyway, you said this way to the crazy person.
Yes. I will say though, like, this is nothing compared to what Malorunk could possibly do to you. Like, you sound heroic, but so far that's all I know. You sound heroic. Uh, Malorunk is kind of nasty. I've been keeping tabs on him. Well, he's the reason I've kind of ended up here. I saw him walk through that gate and I followed him, but I've been watching what he's been doing to the Expanse, or in the Expanse, for several weeks before, and yeah, he's not a fun
So,
person.
what do you know of the Cinder Claws then?
The Cinder Claws are a mercenary group of sorts. They've been wreaking havoc in and around the Mwangi Expanse. They've gone through several different leaders. Um, Long story short, there are wars that crop up every now and then because of, someone wanting to get into power. So they'll raise one faction against the other, commence fighting. Someone wins, they take over, rinse, repeat the minute someone else dies. Right. So that's been going on. Of late, they seem to have focused their efforts somewhat in the Expanse. They've been growing less outwardly violent, and that has made us suspicious, or at least it made me suspicious, which is why I was keeping an eye on them.
Us.
Well, all creatures of the Expanse know of the Cinder Claws and are generally wary of them.
I would like to sense motive and see if Renali is hiding anything.
Okay.
Because that makes it sound like there's a... Is it a secret perceptive check? Yeah. That makes it sound like Renali is not telling the whole truth.
Okay. You sense that everything Renali has told you seems to be genuine. When she said, us, like, when she was referring to, like, multiple people looking after the Cinder Claws, that, you think may not... There's something there that she was trying to hide.
Alright. There's another group that we think has been looking into the Mwangi Expanse. And I want to try to sort of keep an eye on her reaction as I say this. Have you heard anything about the Scarlet Triad?
The Scarlet Triad. I can't... No, they don't... No, they don't seem to ring a bell. And I'll just use your same perception check from before. Yeah, she looks genuinely puzzled by this name. She looks like she hasn't heard this before.
Okay. So there's 3 factions then. All right. I think that's all the exposition RP I need to do. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm good.
Before we go down this tunnel, are you coming with us to maybe try to get out?
Yeah, you guys seem to be my best chance of getting out of here. So, I have
Okay.
to warn you though, I'm not
Can
very
we take-
good at fighting.
Well, just stay in the back. Can we take one of these nice blankets of silk?
Blankets of silk. You mean my webbing?
Wait, your webbing?
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
I prefer you didn't, in case things...
It's a little weirder now.
This is kind of my home over here. So
Okay.
Okay.
We didn't know. We thought they were just.
Okay, we'll just get it. We'll get it. We'll get it on the way back. Okay.
No, we're not.
I
It belongs
think
to someone.
I think she means you. She doesn't want you to take it at all,
Yeah, this is
Kagos.
her home.
if
It's
I
like.
make it home,
If-
you're
if-
welcome to it. But as long as I make
Okay. Okay, good, good.
That's what I meant. That's what
That clears things up.
But why
All right,
would
all
you
right.
want my webbing?
And make a nice blanket. Like, well, look how soft the silk is.
I mean, spider silk's really strong, and it's really.
I had a random
Oh.
idea that like it looked like a blanket and looked like it would be warm, but I feel like it would just get really sticky and get really dirty very fast.
Oh no, I don't make sticky web.
Oh, oh well, there you go.
Have you considered getting into the blanket industry?
The
You
I'm
could.
pretty sure the term is textiles, but
Yeah, well, I feel like rich
Never heard
people
of it.
would pay a lot of money
Woman.
for a silk blanket.
Oh yeah, like especially if you could dye them different colors.
Ooh, tie dye.
what's that?
Oh, it's kind of like my shirt. I still have the
Oh, so you just
Technicolor
so
shirt.
you
Oh
just
yeah.
like sew patches onto another shirt?
No, you make colors, but with dyes and lots of them.
Wait, you're saying more than one dye on one shirt?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're blowing my mind. Wouldn't wouldn't they mix and just create one color? That doesn't make sense.
We only dye like parts of it.
But then
It's
how do
blue
you
here and it's red here.
but then how do you wash it? Won't that
Like you wash all clothes?
but won't it mix and then just
Well, dye doesn't come off of regular clothes, does it?
Once it's on, it stays there.
you're going to have to show me how to do this after we because I'm not understanding it.
Yeah. Well, we'll get one of the blankets and we'll tie dye it. Oh,
You are the oddest bunch of people I have ever run across.
We like making impressions.
So, yeah. I guess down the tunnel, be
yeah.
more
We'll,
serious.
Crazy
we'll get
time.
you
Let's
home.
go.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm just going to hang back. If things go bad, I'll do what I can, but I'm not making any promises. And
For
with
sure, for
that,
sure.
You see Renali kind of disappear, and in her place, there is now a spider.
Oh, I was going to give her a health potion, but you got it. All right.
All right.
All right, let us know when we're getting close to the crazy. And start walking down the tunnel.
Wait, do you understand us as a spider?
You see the spider kind of like it can't move its head independent of its body, but it moves its entire body up and down.
Oh, that's cute. Adorable. Okay. Um, let's go down the tunnel.
Guess we're following.
Yeah, let's go.
Or no, we're
No, we're leading, right?
leading.
Yeah,
Oh, Hal's leading.
Normal
I'm not-
marching order.
yeah, I think normal marching order.
Where did you want Alec to go?
Um.
Alex
Alex
was
in the
at
back.
yeah, he
Yeah, the
was the
back.
rear guard last time, so
Alright. Okay. You walk to this ledge of sorts. It's a little hard to see from where you are. You feel like you're kind of high up. So you can kind of like see the ceiling in front of you, but from where you are you can't see too much of the floor.
All right, going to walk up to the ledge then.
That's annoying. Why is the lighting not working properly?
You have a terrain wall there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed. It was
Because
supposed.
you have to have 2 terrain walls. There has to be 2.
Yeah, there are. Oh, you need to take one more step forward, I think.
I can't because it collides with the wall.
There you go. So,
Oh.
in front of you, you see this massive chamber. In the middle, there is this massive throne constructed of old bones and furniture tied together with ropes and chains and just like other pieces of velvet that looks like it's rotting or like moth eaten. It's got holes in it all over the place. Um, and that is taking up a massive, massive area in the middle of this cavern. Arrayed in concentric circles around the throne are skeletal corpses of small, oblong-skulled humanoids, each posed with their head inclined reverently towards the throne seat. You see a goblin-like creature messing with one of the skeletons, kind of putting a head back onto a neck. It doesn't seem to have noticed you just yet.
Are we doing this?
I'm gonna really quietly say, I thought it would be further away.
Me
Are-
too.
Are we doing this loud? Ask questions first or second?
You should ask questions first.
Doesn't look like the type to answer questions.
No, well, it might, they might have a reason for being here. Can't just like kill someone for no reason.
Can I try to figure out what the oblong skulled humanoids are from this distance, or will I need a closer look?
You can make a nature check.
All right. Let's see. Nature.
Okay. So at first you can't tell what these skeletons are, but then you look at the skeleton, you look back at Kagos, and then you look at the skeleton again, and two and two kind of come together. You
Oh,
think that they might be goblin skeletons.
I wonder if these skeletons are from goblins from the Bumblebrashers that were trapped here during the cave-in.
maybe he's like the last remaining Bumblebrasher in this cave. He's like mourning the loss in a weird way.
He doesn't really look like a Bumblebrasher.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
I guess we're going to try to talk this out. We have the high ground.
We do. Like, if anything goes wrong, you just,
Should we
blast him.
surround him? There's the other tunnel. It goes there too.
I think we're better with the high ground. I can get around to the other side of him if we need to. So
But we can be on the high ground over there.
I
there
don't
is
want to
no
split
high
up.
ground over there.
Is there not high...
So you don't know
is
for
there
sure.
high ground?
You don't know for sure. You just know that there's another entrance there.
Let's back up slowly and go check.
I'll stay here. You
Always
can-
good to attack from 2 angles.
I don't know if that's true.
We tried that with the bloody blades outside, and that didn't really work out.
Well, that's because he couldn't climb up a rope, but
Well, they
Right.
had the high...
I agree with the principle.
Hold on. Let me.
You're right. So high ground beats 2 approaches. So I think we should
Exactly.
just stick with the high ground.
I agree with Hal.
Either way, I can just get around him pretty easily. It doesn't look too hard to maneuver down there.
Was I supposed to see that roll? Because I can't.
No, that was from me. I was seeing how hard Kagos laughed and gave away his Succeeded, so
Okay.
it was a natural 20.
All right. So I'm going to call out now.
Okay, go for it.
Hey there.
Goblinoid creature spins around and looks at you. Mongrel cave things, you dare enter Raldar's kingdom. Bestow upon your god proper tribute or be consumed by misery and death.
Okay, well, he's on
That's a
board.
lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you spell the name in the chat?
Raldar.
Raldar.
So you
Good.
think you're.
Oh, good and
Well, I'll let
gracious God King Raldar.
As soon as you start speaking, he says, I demand you give me tribute. He points to you, Hal. Do you still have your sword out, by the way?
I put it away. I put
Are
it
you
away
wearing
after
your
the fight
buckler,
with
though?
the spider. I am wearing my buckler.
Okay. He points to your buckler and says, that should do nicely.
I'm going to say, oh, this mere trinket is not worth one such as grand as Raldar.
You are
One.
right. In fact, what I really want is the skull of a spider mounted on the skeleton of a man. Yes, this should be good. You will bring this.
Oh,
I
we
don't
can get
think
the
we have
skull.
I
We
don't
got.
think
We
we
can
have
get.
Some spiders back
skeletons.
there.
Oh, what if you arrange spider parts to make it look like a man? I don't know if you do that. But
Were there bones in the goo?
were there
No.
bones?
No,
I don't
not
think so.
really.
You open,
Oh,
you only open
great
one
and
side.
mighty. Oh, great and mighty Raldar. God and God and ruler of this cave. There is something that would be an excellent gift and tribute for you, but there is something of even greater value that I would hope to bestow. It would be my privilege to bestow upon you as God King. And Hal's going to take a rope out of his bag and say the the braided hairs of Elven legacy.
This seems interesting. Come, kneel before Raldar and present your gift.
Hal's going to slide down the incline, colliding with the wall.
Oh. You slide down the incline.
Yeah.
And we're supposed
Oh, there
to
was
step
another.
forward.
There
I
was
can't
another
step
high
forward.
ground. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, there was another.
I'm going to very slowly walk up with the torch in one hand, the rope in the other, and say, this heirloom, which has been passed down my family line for generations, with the entire intention to be delivered upon you, God Emperor, ruler of all Raldark.
Really laying it on thick.
Hal knows how to do this. This is what Hal grew up doing.
Okay. And he's like, where do you put the rope?
Please allow me to adorn you with this wonderful garment.
Place it at my feet.
But it is not my place
Place
to
it
question the
at
god.
my feet, mongrel.
It is. Hal is going to start very slowly, like placing it down, but is going to continue talking. It is not my question to. It is not a mongrel's place to question a god emperor such as yourself. But this garment is meant to be worn around the arms and torso, and would bring great pleasure to myself, my family.
Hal, I'm gonna need you to roll the deception right there.
Yes, I'm trying to tie him up.
Yeah.
I would like to remember how easily Hal took care of the spiders relative to Alec in that last cave. And Hal's just feeling really proud of himself because of that. And I'm going to roll again. Okay, never mind.
Oh my god.
15.
Okay. Raldar looks at you and the rope that you've held out in front of you, and he cocks his head. This does not seem like hair. This seems like hemp. Yes, Raldar is sure this is hemp. Did you just try to deceive me, mongrel? Did you just try to give me a gift that is not worthy of my attention? Did you just attempt? Did you just? And Raldar slowly starts to morph and change. The tiny goblin-like creature in front of you grows and grows and grows until it turns into this much, much bigger wolf-like creature standing up on two legs. It looks down at you, Hal, and it roars in fury. And we're gonna see what happens next time.
Oh, great. I was really hoping. I
This
was
is
really
wild.
hoping